The city of Denver is offering to shelter hundreds of unhoused migrants after shutting down a large outdoor camp just north of downtown.
Air Tracker 7 shot this video just minutes ago of the encampment suite at Zuni and Speer, where Denver city workers have been clearing people and their belongings out of the area all day. Denver 7's Christian Lopez has been following this story as the migrants are moved to a shelter.
And Christian, Denver Mayor Mike Johnston says the city is nearing a breaking point here.
Yeah, the city is definitely feeling the strain with limited resources. Mayor Mike Johnston is renewing his call for more help from the federal government. Right now, this is what the encampment on Zuni looks like. We've been out here all day. As you mentioned, it's been all hands on deck getting it cleaned up. It was moving day for hundreds of Venezuelan families who have been calling this encampment home.
Uno más.
Hello.
Uno más.
Thank you.
Dios te ama.
Igual.
Dios te ama.
Qué difícil fue eso.
Imagínate, frío, nieve.
A community of unhoused on Zuni and Speer that has been growing alongside the city's migrant crisis.
We're still seeing an incredible number of people come in. We needed to get this encampment resolved. As you see, it's only gotten larger. It's only gotten more difficult to manage and maintain.
And we know there's a public safety risk for neighbors.
A public safety risk that was all proven right away when flames broke out just as the cleanup was getting started.
There was a fire here this morning. We know this wasn't safe for the folks living in the encampment. It wasn't safe for the surrounding neighborhoods.
Around 100 people were taken to their own new apartments, while the rest are settling into 2 new city shelters with capacity to house 320 people. ¿Cómo se siente?
Bien contento, alegre.
While it was a significant day for so many, there's no signs of the crisis slowing down anytime soon.
Now Denver is the single largest recipient of migrants per capita of any city in America. We need work authorization, we need federal support, and the last thing we need is a coordinated entry system.
Today, we're able to get these people out of this encampment and with a roof over their head, and that's a good day.
And people who didn't want to go to the shelter or stay in Denver were also given the option to get bus passes if they wanted to go elsewhere. People who are getting into their own apartments are also getting assistance from the city when it comes to security deposit and first month's rent. We're live in Denver this evening. I'm Christian Lopez, Denver 7.
And clearly a lot of work still to be done there, a lot of work in a broader sense across the city. Christian, thank you. Now looking closer, Denver continues to see the highest level of migrants being sheltered since the city began tracking data. That was in December of 2022.
Yeah, I checked the city's migrant dashboard and found the city is supporting nearly 4,400 migrants right now. It also shows more than 200 new arrivals since yesterday. 36,000 migrants have been served in total. The city expects to spend $180 million to support these people through 2024.
And you can help support migrants arriving in Denver. Just take a look at your screen. These locations are accepting donations for essential items. Those include things like winter clothes and shoes for men, women, and children. Make sure to call the number on your screen, though, before dropping off any donations.
Digging deeper into migrant crossings at the southern border, numbers have dropped in the past few days but are still high. ABC News reports more than 300,000 encounters with Border Patrol in December alone. Today, House Republicans toured the southern border with plans to make the influx of migrants into the U.S. front and center this election year. Those lawmakers are also looking to impeach Secretary of Homeland Security Alejandro Mayorkas for his handling of the crisis. An official hearing has been announced for next week as a part of the impeachment proceedings. Mayorkas shared his reaction on CNN.
I am surrounded by incredibly talented and dedicated people, and I'm incredibly proud to work alongside them and to support them in advancing the mission of the Department of Homeland Security.
Mayorkas is now working with a group of Senate leaders to try and reach a new bipartisan border security package that lawmakers can vote on when they return from holiday recess.